So we're probably not going to get any Pokemon Legends ZA news until the next Pokemon Day of 2025, which is, at the time of this video, it's a couple of weeks. Until that time comes, I have a proposition for you guys. I have said this at least a few times in my various streams that I've done when it comes to like speculation on Pokemon Legends ZA news and whatnot, in which there are none. Hey, little stinky. This is little stinky. Yeah, my room's a mess. Starter speculation has been going around the internet since, yeah, when the teaser trailer for Legends ZA came out. Okay, that like does not look good. Now, there have been a few speculations going around of certain starter Pokemon to think like what is gonna, like, who's gonna end up being in the game, like who's gonna be the choosable starter. One of the starters that have been speculated, which I'm not gonna lie would make a lot of sense and that kind of worries me, is Scorbunny, being the fire starter representative for Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, if you know me for a while, don't like it. And of course there's me as one of the starters that I speculated, at the very least hope for, would be in Pokemon Legends ZA for the water starter representative, even though it makes just as less sense, even though I want it to be in, is Sobble. And for those that don't know, or have known me for a while now, I like this thing. Now, is it hypocritical of me to say that I want this in the game but not this in the game? I don't know, you tell me and I couldn't care less. I have a fair proposition for you guys. A bet, if you will. If Scorbunny actually ends up being one of the fire starter representatives for Pokemon Legends ZA, I will shiny hunt one. Yes, you heard that right. Whether it be in Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, pick your poison. In the future, I would make dedicated streams to shiny hunting that thing, and it would end, obviously, when I get a shiny. Or when the game comes out. Whichever comes first. Like, listen, Game Freak, I know you have a very inconsistent track record when it comes to quality for Pokemon games, but hey, I believe Pokemon Legends ZA could work. You can add in literally any other starter, just not this thing. Now, of course, that also goes down to when that new Pokemon Presents actually drops, I will not be live reacting to it, nor will I make a live stream of it, but I will record my reaction. It'll just, I would have work that day, so yeah, I have a job. I have responsibilities. Now, the reason why I say that Sobble would make even less sense to be in Legends ZA, but I think it would work good, considering that they might provide us a new regional intelligence that would fit very well within the context of ZA, whether it would be a past game or a future game, which, again, we know nothing about, so we just have to rely on speculation. Because now you may think, oh, British spies, they have nothing to do with French culture. Well, neither do soccer bunnies, what's your point? You guys have my word. Game Freak will choose to make this game good or pathetically trash. It all depends on who ends up being the Galar starter representative for Pokemon Legends ZA. If it's neither one of them, then why am I bother making this video? Now, of course, there is a dilemma that it could actually end up being real, and I just set myself up for failure by shiny hunting this thing when it actually does get revealed for Sword and Shield. However, I have been proven wrong before. Yeah, sure, Sora might have been in SmashBroX, even though I didn't want specifically, simply because it just didn't make sense. It's not that I don't hate Sora or anything like that, I just thought because, like, I thought it was, like, a partial Disney property, I thought it wouldn't. There was no chance it was ever gonna make it in Smash Bros, but here we are. But I believe this streak will break. But I believe that this streak will break. But, until that day, Game Freak, don't screw this up for all of us.